Immediately after you activate Pack-a-Punch, go ahead and talk to Kraft. He's right behind the quick revive machine. After this, around round 10, zombies with buckets on their heads will start spawning in, and when you kill them, they'll drop a stamp. This is to get the basic version of the Wonder Weapon swords. You will need 4 stamps, 1 for each of the knights. Go ahead and interact with the knight that you want to do the Wonder Weapon for. I like to do the Dragon Sword first because it is the easiest in my opinion. It will also put you right next to Juggernaut and armor 2 plates. Go ahead and pick up your base sword, run over to this Dragon Stone and interact with it. Now we need to run Dragon's Fire from cauldrons back to the stone. Right above the stone, you will actually see the locations of the cauldrons. However, they're always in the same areas over here in the village, so you don't have to look at the map.
Someone took a wrong turn out of Stickville.
Interact with a cauldron and it will set you on fire. Be careful because you will take damage while you're on fire. Now we need to run this back to the stone. In order to heal yourself, you can kill zombies though.
Stop looking at me like I'm bloody lunch. I ain't your fucking Sango.
Sorry. Begin to come. How bad I feel about save your apologies, Ravenloft. Just turn your life around.
Go ahead and repeat this process with the next cauldron. Same thing. Interact with it, run it back, kill zombies so you don't end up dying.
Smokey, I brought you a snack.
After our 3rd and final cauldron, we will now have access to our Dragon Sword. That's 1 down, 3 more to go. Next, I like to do the Light Sword. So in order to do the Light Sword, interact with the lion. And now once you do so, you'll see these parasites that are glowing. They'll start to spawn in. What you want to do is head back to this area, near the starting area. You'll see this little door over here. All we need to do to open it is kill the parasites with the melee attack of the sword. What this is going to do is transfer the light over to our sword, and then we need to transfer it to the door. After you've done this 4 times, go ahead and interact with the door to enter it. For this puzzle, all we need to do is run up to the podium, insert our sword, and now you'll see little lights shoot all over the place. They're the same order from what I can see every single game. So first we need to shoot the little target, and then the snowflake, and then the arrow, and then the Pokeball. That's just what I called them.
What's French for you fucked?
And now we have access to our 2nd Wonder Weapon sword. 2 more to go.
Oh, I'm gonna light up some shambles, alright.
For the 3rd sword, which is the Stag sword, the lightning sword, where you see on screen right now, it's one of the 3 parts that we need. That's one of the parts is dropped by an armor zombie. That was that. So make sure you kill an armored zombie to get that part. I also noticed that the ones that drop it tend to appear in the basement area. So if you want to hang over by that area and farm the armored zombies, it'll probably drop quicker for you. Now for our second part, we need to equip the dead wire ammo mod. Same thing like in Terminus. Just run right over here to this little fuse box and shoot it with the dead wire ammo mod.
Show's over, mates.
For our final part, we don't need to do anything special. All you want to do is run over right over here next to Deadshot daiquiri, and it's going to be located on the ground next to the Deadshot daiquiri.
Spiky, what the hell's it doing here?
Once we have our 3 parts, we want to head back up to this tower area near the cannon. But first, I like to get melee macchiato because I have fast melee equipped along with melee one-shot for more rounds. Go ahead and insert your lightning rods and it's going to start a storm. The best thing about this part is that you actually don't need to kill any zombies. All we're doing is waiting for our lightning to strike our sword. When it does, all you're going to do is whack the machine to discharge the electricity. You have to do this 3 times. Now all that is left is to insert our base sword, and then we have our wonder weapon. For our final sword, the Shadow Sword, aka the Raven Sword, what you want to do first is run over to this little room over here. There's going to be an antique. It changes every game. Look on the bookshelf for your antique. That's where we're going to need to decipher the code. Once you have your antique, mine was RAM, I believe it was, in my playthrough. So now this is the most annoying one to do because it's like Terminus where they expect you to know something that has nothing to do with zombies. So for in this instance, it's zodiac signs and what animals and their element correlate with them to figure out the code. Once we have our antique, you want to run back to the bar in the starting area. Head downstairs and interact with this code on the wall along with putting your sword inside the wall. No, like I said, it has to deal with zodiac signs, so I had a RAM. What I recommend doing for this, make your life easier. Just search zodiac signs, what element they are, earth, fire, water, air, and also what their sign is, and save that to your phone. The other important note is that you have to enter in the code from the bottom. So where that little bottom arrow is. Now granted you did that successfully, little voids will open up around the area. Along with these shooting little orb balls, all you want to do is they're going to follow you. You have to guide them to the holes. Go ahead and make your way up and repeat this process 2 more times. When done successfully, now you'll have a little orb that you can just follow it. It's going to go back to the machine. And then you can interact with it again and get your wonder weapon, which will make it our 4th and final wonder weapon.
Dark and broody. What's your name?
Thank you for watching. At the time of making this, it's actually my birthday today, so if you want to wish me happy birthday along with a like or comment or share, I appreciate it.